2024 to 25 NBA season is about to kick off, and in the first 2 months, basketball fans will witness several thrilling matchups that are almost impossible to miss. Every NBA season is filled with new stories, incredible performances, and historic battles. But the 2024 to 25 season is particularly significant because it brings many new possibilities and some special rivalries that will spark excitement among fans. 1. Denver Nuggets versus Los Angeles Lakers. First, the defending champions, the Denver Nuggets, will face their biggest rival, the Los Angeles Lakers. This matchup will feature a showdown between Nikola Jokic and LeBron James. Jokic, who delivered an MVP-level performance last season, and LeBron, who continues to be impactful even in the twilight of his career, make this clash a must-watch for basketball enthusiasts. The organized Nuggets and the Lakers with their new strategies will make this game thrilling. 2. Golden State Warriors versus Phoenix Suns. Next up is the Golden State Warriors versus Phoenix Suns matchup, where Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant will once again face off. Both Curry and Durant are exceptional scorers, and their battles always tell a new story on the court. The Warriors and the Suns are both strong playoff contenders, and both teams will bring their best to this game. This matchup won't just be about scoring. It will also be a battle of defense, as both teams boast defensive stalwarts. 3. Boston Celtics versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Boston Celtics versus Milwaukee Bucks matchup is also set to take place in the early weeks of the season. The clash between Jason Tatum and Giannis Antetokounmpo will be one to watch. Giannis, a two-time MVP known for his strength and athleticism, and Tatum, famous for his skills and leadership, will make this game intriguing. Both teams are known for their strong performances, and this game could play a crucial role in determining the standings in the Eastern Conference. 4. Dallas Mavericks versus Memphis Grizzlies. The Dallas Mavericks, led by Luka Doncic, will face off against the Memphis Grizzlies, featuring Ja Morant. Luka and Ja are considered two of the most talented young players of this generation, and their matchup always excites the audience. This game will showcase a unique blend of high-speed gameplay, slashing, and three-point shooting. Both the Mavericks and the Grizzlies will be aiming to solidify their positions in their respective conferences, making this matchup highly significant. 5. Philadelphia 76ers versus Miami Heat. The Philadelphia 76ers versus Miami Heat matchup will also be a major attraction, with the rivalry between Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler taking center stage. Embiid's aggression and Butler's defense and determination will add to the intrigue of this game. The Miami Heat are known for their strong defense and strategic play, while the 76ers focus on attacking around Embiid. This game will be a perfect mix of teamwork and individual skills. 6. New York Knicks versus Brooklyn Nets. The Big Apple battle between the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets will be another highlight for fans. This matchup is not just a clash on the court, but also a battle of prestige between two major New York teams. This matchup between the Knicks and the Nets always attracts viewers, and this season, the excitement will be on another level. Both teams will be fighting for a playoff spot, and this game will be crucial for their standings. 7. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Chicago Bulls. The Cleveland Cavaliers versus Chicago Bulls matchup will bring a new twist to the rivalry between these two teams. The Cavaliers, who have recently strengthened their roster, and the Bulls, who are trying to regain their former glory, will face off in this intriguing game. Both teams are in the playoff race, and the performance of their players in this matchup could be critical for the rest of the season. 8. Toronto Raptors versus Oklahoma City Thunder. The Toronto Raptors versus Oklahoma City Thunder matchup will feature two young and rapidly developing teams. The Thunder have talented players like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, while the Raptors also have a roster full of emerging stars. Both teams are relying on their new generation of players, and this game could prove to be an important test for them. 9. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Portland Trail Blazers. The Minnesota Timberwolves versus Portland Trail Blazers matchup will also be one to watch. The Blazers have experienced players like Damian Lillard, while the Timberwolves feature young stars like Anthony Edwards. This game will highlight the clash between veteran players and the new generation, and the outcome could be crucial for both teams. 10. Houston Rockets vs. Sacramento Kings. The Houston Rockets vs. Sacramento Kings game will be an opportunity for young talents to showcase their skills. The Rockets have recently added several young and talented players to their roster, while the Kings have stars like De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. This game will be a challenge for both teams as they try to strengthen their positions and advance in the playoff race. 11. New Orleans Pelicans vs. San Antonio Spurs. The New Orleans Pelicans vs. San Antonio Spurs matchup will showcase the abilities of young stars like Zion Williamson and Victor Wembanyama. Both players are crucial for their respective teams, and their roles could be decisive in this game. Besides Zion, the Pelicans have several other talented players, while the Spurs will focus on building around Wembanyama. This game will be a display of young and emerging talents, and it will be interesting to see which team comes out on top. 12. Brooklyn Nets vs. Phoenix Suns. The Brooklyn Nets vs. Phoenix Suns matchup will also be a significant one. The Nets have players like Ben Simmons and Mikal Bridges, while the Suns feature stars like Durant and Booker. This game will be a big challenge for both teams as they try to solidify their playoff positions. The clash between the Nets and the Suns will be fascinating not only in terms of player performances, but also in terms of team strategies. In these early months of the NBA season, each of these matchups will bring its own stories, stars, and memorable moments. These games will help shape the direction of the season and give fans countless thrilling experiences. Make sure to mark your calendars for these matchups and enjoy the electrifying start to the NBA season.